So should you buy an Audi TT Mark 1?
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me, and what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan, your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the hours it takes to get some power. Don't be f***ing sour, take a cold shower. Scream until you're louder, work until you're prouder. And f*** all the doubters, they're just your downers. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it.
So welcome back to another video, and in this video what we're going to be talking about is, should you buy an Audi TT Mark 1? But I'm going to tell you why I bought an Audi TT Mark 1, and that may help you decide whether the Audi TT Mark 1 is the right car for you. I think this is such a great car for the money. The prices are all over the place at the moment on the Mark 1s, but you do get the 1.8 turbo engine and the 3.2 V6. Both great choices, with all the V6s which will all be quattro, so you get your four-wheel drive, and most of the 1.8 turbos, I seem to think the most sort of like common versions are the 225s. I mean, you can get 150s, 180s. I'm sure they've done a 190 and a 163 or something like that as well. I mean, some of those ones don't have the four-wheel drive quattro system, but the 225s do. A lot of the 180s, and obviously all the 3.2 V6s do come with a quattro drive. But just look at the great shape of the car and the way the curves. It's just an absolute brilliant little car, and you think this is 20 years old, and when you see another one of these on the road you just smile. Such a great car, and obviously having the four-wheel drive system, if your car is equipped, will get you out of any sort of sticky situation. Quattro system is good. It's a Haydex system, so it basically runs power to the front wheels, and when it starts losing traction there, it will then start putting some power to the back wheels. The TT Mark 1 has got some great features and great styling. I mean, check that out. The styling hasn't changed too much from the 1995 Frankfurt Motor Show, where the concept car was first out, and they've tried to keep these sort of curvy lines. As you can see around the car, you will see there is curves absolutely everywhere on this. You have the rounded front, you have the curves here. It's just a very sort of rounded sort of car. There's not really many straight sort of lines on this car, and you've got that lovely roof sort of curve there, which the TTs have maintained through all of their Mark 1s, Mark 2s and Mark 3. You still have that, and you know when you've seen a TT. And it's just got this great big round rear on this. As I said, it's got a curve everywhere. You're not really going to find a straight edge on this car. That is probably your straightest edge you'll find on this car. It is such a curvy little car. This car is soon going to be a future classic. It might even be nearly there now. And it's a great car to invest in at the moment while the prices are a little bit over the place, and there are some bargains out there to get. So I'm never going to be selling this car. Well, not for a many few years anyway. I will keep this car as long as I can drive. There's a great community on the TT Mark 1. You've got Facebook groups, you've got the TT forum, you've got Audi Zone, you've got Audi World, you've got so many. All the information you'll ever need on this car is all out there. You've got great videos, you've got many YouTubers that do specialise in the Audi TT Mark 1. So all the information is out there, how you can keep your old Audi TT on the road in tip-top condition. I mean, this one here, I would say it's probably about an 80%er, maybe even a 70%. There's still things to be done, and there probably will always be things that I will need to do to this, and I will tackle these as I go. Because this car, as I said, is not going anywhere, so I've got the time to do it. I just want to keep this car on the road and just go through every little bit and make this car right. So how does the Audi TT make you feel when you drive it? Well, I'm telling you, it makes you feel a little bit special, and you do feel part of a community, because you do not see many of these on the road anymore, and it just sort of just makes you feel that little bit special. The car is so sort of raw and basic, but still retains a lot of the modern sort of creature comforts that you need, all in this retro styling package, which is a great little package. I mean, the interior is such a nice place to be. These seats are so comfortable as well, and it's all these little details that Audi done with this sort of like aluminium sort of bevels around here, and the way that they incorporated the heated seats into this, the little touches that you have on the doors here and on the steering wheel, whilst also having this lovely cover for the stereo. It's just a great sort of styling sort of car, really, where there's always something to look at in every angle and every place of this car. There's always seems something that you haven't noticed before. And it's like, when you look at the designs, like even look at these, it's like everything has a curve. It's just a very round sort of car. So what I'm basically going to get to at the end of this video is to say to you, is this the right car for you? So comment below if you think this is the right car for you. I find it it's a very retro car. It's like a modern retro sort of car. So is this a car for you? Do you want to stand out from the crowd? Has this car got everything you need? Is it going to be a nice weekend car for you to go out in? So would you choose a coupe or a roadster? Both versions available in all the same trims. Obviously with the coupe you get the back seat, which are not really much of a back seat. Obviously the roadster you only get the 2 front seats. But overall, I think the Audi TT Mark 1 is a great little car and a great little investment, because it is going to be a future classic, and there is a great community out there for it. So if you want to be part of a community and you want to stand out from the crowd, get yourself an Audi TT Mark 1. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Can land your own brand, and damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling.